Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to a new video. As you guys can see, some good stuff. Some good things we're gonna talk about, some bad things as well. But most importantly, as you guys can see, we are payout ready. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Payout ready. We're gonna talk about it. Some good stuff, some bad stuff. What's going on? First up, of course, the trade. Then what happened to me yesterday. Because as you guys can see, you also see 1K minus 1K. Always got to be transparent with you guys. Plus 1K as well today. Very nice. Just made a monthly salary in like a couple minutes. Amazing stuff. But yeah, let's talk about it. Boom. Boom. We got this. We got this. Alright, what do we got though? Let's talk about it. So, first up, obviously, let me open this. And that's pretty much everything. We have the day, right? How do we start the day? We start the day by going bullish. Of course, you know, we have been going bullish like for the past couple of days. Just first up, big manipulation down, and of course with all the Iran stuff, you know, Trump and his buddies are making money. Trump and his buddies are making millions, if not billions. But that doesn't mean we do not make money as well. We eat off that pie. Hell yeah. Let's go. So first up, what we got, of course, is before even New York opens, we hit all-time highs. That's not really what you want to see, right? Because you can imagine if we stayed up here, we consolidated here, we went down, maybe manipulation, like right around here, maybe even swept London lows, and then went up. I mean, those are free longs any day, right? But in this case, we already hit those highs. Doesn't matter though, because that's what we work with. Right? We work with the information we have. We trade what we want to, or we trade what we see, not what we want to see. But I'm obviously gonna go back to that because that kind of went wrong yesterday. But yeah, we have this right here, and we hit all-time highs. Now, before that, you know, before New York opens, you could imagine yourself, all right, we just hit all-time highs. We might go down today, right? We just hit those. We hit that big spot, and we might dump from it. But we didn't. Not like a very big dump, at least. Because we hit this, then we shortly went down, and then with New York open, we kind of consolidated, and here I was just really trying to figuring out, you know, what are we gonna do? So I'm at work, of course, you know, I'm behind my laptop, at the same time I'm working. I'm just trying to figure out, do I want to trade today? Am I gonna trade today? What's going on? What's happening? But I'm not trying to force anything, especially with that loss yesterday. So I'm just trying to figure it out, right? Just marking FEGs, marked out this 5-minute FEG. You know, we dumping pretty hard, which I didn't like. I would have liked maybe to consolidate here, then manipulate above like an AMD setup, just like this. Then swept up and then go down. That would have also been very nice. We didn't do that. It's kind of pretty shitty PA, not gonna lie. But you still could have benefited from it. Now what we have here is we have this right here. And if we go to the ES, only 1 minute of course, we did create a SMT right here. So this would have been a really nice entry to have. Me personally, I didn't take it. I could have gone to the 30 minutes, 30 seconds, you know, this SMT could have along here. I mean, it would have been pretty much a guessing game because you didn't really have an IFEG here on the 30 seconds, but you didn't really need that either. Like we just filled this FEG right here on the 30 seconds, filled this imbalance as well. It just could have entered here and then went up. I mean, if you don't like to take these type of setups, don't take them. You don't need to take them. These aren't really that valid in my opinion. But we did went up, right? Like I was like, you know, thinking, do I want to enter here? Obviously I didn't. As you guys can see here though, I did enter on this CISD. You know, we went to the right and then I entered here, you know, at this break. Pretty much put my break even pretty fast, because we were either, like at this point in time, I was like, we either just go flying up, like flying up, we just knife up through that all-time high, or reject and we just go down. Like I didn't see myself just, or at least the chart or the market, like just chilling here. I didn't see that. I didn't want to see that. So I just put it at break even pretty fast, because like I said, if it didn't want to go up right here, we might have just reject on this 5-minute FEG, tapped it, and then just go all the way down. I knew what I wanted to see, and you know, kind of happened. What I was afraid of happening, it happened. We didn't immediately go up, but that's fine, right? We or at least we got break even, and after that, you know, we dumped down. Now, as you can see, we have another 5-minute FEG here that did get respected. Right? But at this time, I'm like, okay, we just respected it really nice. We like just right off the 5-minute FEG. Are we gonna go down from here? Obviously, I'm not sure, right? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm not trying to rush anything. Because like I said, from that loss as well yesterday, it's not good. More on that later. I'm trying to, you know, stay in mind, have a peace of mind, you know, I'm trying to chill out. What we have right here is this 1-minute FEG as well, right? We tapped it really nicely. And the 5-minute, we both respected it. So at this point, with as well, can't forget that, the 30-minute of the hourly candle. So first up, we have this FEG getting respected, we have this FEG getting respected. Now what we also have is the new hourly opening right here. So I'm gonna mark this out. So from here to here we have a new hourly, and at least the first 30 minutes. And from this point on, because obviously I do want to see it go to all-time highs, right? That is my external goal. That is my goal for today. Like even though I'm not sure if we might go down, that is my goal, to hit those all-time highs. So what I wanted to see is, because this is the first 30 minutes, we go down. I want to see, because obviously it needs to create the bottom wick, right? You want a bottom wick, and then I've told this in my videos before. You want the bottom wick, and then you want to go up. So grab the liquidity on the lower side, and then run it up. So what I did want to see was from here. So from this moment, I wanted to see go up, which is really nice, right? Because that's the main confluence, and then you have the FEG getting respected, which is just an added on confluence. Now, it's funny because I was literally like looking at the chart for an hour, you know, here from this point on to this point on, and I was at work, so I was having my lunch. And at this moment, I thought to myself, it might be a good time to do my dishes, which is just really stupid. Just kind of sucks. But yeah, otherwise we would have, like, I would have entered here 100%, and we would have made so much more. But I don't really care about that. I don't really mind, because I'm not in that mindset of, oh shit, I missed it, I need to chase it. No, I was just waiting. Do I see something? Can we have something like a retracement and then go to all-time highs? We did, which is just really nice. I saw this FEG get respected here, and then we got this right here. So I was just pretty much, when I saw this, I was sure to myself, we're going to all-time highs, right? Like obviously this isn't really a plan. This is not the usual way I trade, but I'm adapting to the market and to what I see, to what I know, and to what I think that is gonna happen. Like I said, you don't trade on what you think is gonna happen, trade on what you see. But it's kind of the same thing, because I've seen this before, and you know, we were going to all-time highs. I knew this. From this and then this. My money was on all-time highs. That's it. I'm not, I'm sold on it. I stuck to my bias with that from this point on. So, took my entry here, respected it, we're going up. And at this point, because I did enter with 2 minis, because it was a bit smaller of a trade, like as you can see, I tapped here with 1 mini, because that was a pretty good amount to the highs. If I entered here, I would have probably done 1 mini as well, but because this was such a short TP, for me, and at least for what I want to target, especially since what happened yesterday, I was like, let me do 2 minis, especially with me being this sure that we would go to all-time highs. Now, an extra confluence, and I have not seen this before, but I have tested it out myself, and I have used it myself for a pretty long time. It's something I like to call a pre-FEG. Now, as you can see here, a pre-FEG to me basically means that we have this candle right here, right? This closed here, then it goes up, and what you usually expect to happen is, for example, we close here, so this is where the candle officially closes, and then you have an FEG, right? So in that moment, this would be an FEG. Now, in this scenario, this would be a pre-FEG. We didn't create an FEG, we just filled the imbalance that was left there, there was a imbalance left, because of course you can realize we went here, closed here, then we closed here, and then this candle opens up here. So this means this part is left open, and that's kind of the same thing, right, with the second hour or the second 30-minute of an hourly candle. Is we go down, we sweep liquidity, and then we go up. It's kind of the same, but at the 1 minute now, and a bit smaller time frame. Extra confluence, because this made me 100% sure of, okay, we're not putting it at break even yet, because we had this open, and we went down, we filled this up, and then we went higher, right? I also put my TP a bit above all-time highs, and that's also because experience, right? I was expecting this to shoot up in one time, so we broke through the all-time highs. We didn't just tap it and then immediately went down. We were gonna break through it, which I had right, and this netted me 2.24 or 42 RR. Could have also held, but I didn't really think about that. As you can see, we literally tapped it, and then we went. It's just a big candle, as you can see here. It's a nice little 1 minute candle. And at this point, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, right? Obviously, I want all-time highs to get targeted, but after that, I'm not sure. We might just immediately dip down. We might just hold it out. I don't really care about that. Now, I'm gonna show you why I don't care about that. And that's because of yesterday. Now, yesterday I had a pretty bad trading day. I did not like what I was doing. And that's first up because I initially did good. I risked 200 because obviously I needed one more winning day for my payout. I initially risked $200 and I lost the trade. Happens. And that was it, right? But then, it kicked in oh damn, I need my last winning day. I need one more winning day to, get my payout. And I just started doing dumb stuff, entered another trade, literally bottom ticked it with 2 minis, and at least I was still able to, de-risk myself. I was able to contain the damage, because I put an SL, but that trade cost me minus 800, and with that I lost 1K on the day. On this account, and also the other funded. And the other funded has a 2K drawdown. So that means that because of that dumb mistake, I'm already at 50%, right? Which is a dangerous thing, especially if you lost that much. But also if you're still kind of in the mindset of, damn, oh, I need this money, or I need to win back my trade. It's just dumb. It's dumb, unnecessary. I shouldn't have done it. I knew from the moment I lost at $200, I knew there was gonna be another day, because it literally happened to me last time. You know, I lost a trade, then I revenge traded, and then literally the next day I had a beautiful setup which netted me like 2-3k. But that's whatever. It's fine. I was able to manage to contain it. Even though I was really, really eager to revenge trade, I managed to lock myself out at -1k, because I knew there was gonna be another day. Now this day I was out with some friends. We were outside doing stuff, and even though I saw in hindsight a good setup, didn't want to risk it, because I knew there was gonna be another day. And then for today, I wasn't forcing it. I wasn't gonna force it, but I knew if a setup potentially happened, then I would take it. So I was just waiting for a potential setup. Obviously, it wasn't an 8-tier setup, but the confluences were there. And even though I broke some rules, I managed to confine myself, contain the damage, and I was able to, get a payout from it, which is just amazing. 'Cause that's what I've been working for. Where I've been in a really, really bad drought, just dryness, like 3 months, no payouts, and all because I was so much in my emotions. And these last 10 days have been the best trading days I've ever had. I've never traded this good, which is just so good to see and so rewarding. Aside from that, as you might have seen the video, from that one day where I blew everything because I got FOMO trading Asia. But also those other 4 days were amazing. Those where I managed managed really good, and I took trades and setups I was really proud of, and it's paying off. It's definitely paying off. Had a really good day, and then some base hits. But of course, I have 2 accounts. Or at least from this, I didn't have 2 accounts from this time, but at this time I had 2 accounts. So this didn't really matter, because then obviously if you make 300, you make 600, which is still really good, right? And it's just like I said, I've been trading better than before. Obviously, I still do dumb stuff, but I am able to contain it, because trust me, if I was in this position 2 months ago, where I was down 1k, I would have blew the account 100%, or I would have, gone back with luck. But either way, I would just not be in a good state of mind. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna upload the video on how to get the payout, show you guys that. Just gonna request 50%, need that money, so hell yeah. And we're back. That's it, we're back. So I'm happy about this, not about the money, but about the progress. Took me long enough, but yeah, we're there again. Might make a couple, videos about mentality and about all of that, but for now I'm just gonna enjoy this. And it's just funny, right? Because before, for example, with my MFFU account, with my very first video, I wasn't even happy with that 5k payout, and now I'm just really happy with this, and it just shows that I'm progressing as a person, but also in my trading. And yeah, that's it. I mean, maybe I blow my account after this payout, who knows, but I'm obviously not gonna try to. I'm gonna keep my risk management, and we're gonna see what happens after that. So see you guys in the next video, and yeah, see ya, bye bye.